This is Inscryption. Let's dive right in. Daniel Mullen Games. Oh, Devolver Digital. I do like them. They make some good stuff.
Okay.
Also,
Time to figure out what's on this thing.
ooh. Ooh, okay. I like where this is going. I like where this is going. Very stylish. Oh, what the? Continue, new game. Options. Oh, I throw the card in there. Options real quick. Oh, I have to play it like a card. Weird. Like, that's fine. Sure. That's my terrible... That's my super strange monitor resolution. This all looks fine. This all looks fine, I guess. There's no option for subtitles. I assume they're already on. Can I go higher? Nope. Sad. Credits and quit. I can't pick a new game. Okay. Interesting. I guess we're continuing then. Huh. Interesting. Why do your eyes make that noise? Another challenger. It has been ages. Perhaps you have forgotten how this game is played. Allow me to remind you. See it? Oh, we got animals. Play the squirrel card. Sure. I play the squirrel card. Face up in attack mode. Now play your stout. Stout? Stout costs 1 blood. Sacrifices must be made. So I have to sacrifice animals, so it's 1 heart. So I have to do 1 blood. In honorable death, play the stout. Okay. Pass this back to my hand. Wolves require 2 sacrifices. Ooh. Ring the bell to end your turn and commence combat. Oh, I can't do 2 because that's only 1. Your stout stands unopposed. The number at the bottom left is the attack power. There. It's got a little claw. So I just do life damage. Ooh. Your stout dealt me 1 damage. I add it to the scale. If you win, you tip my side. Oh, you win if you tip my side all the way down. Oh, wait a second. That's tricky. Like this. So is it 5? He's got a coyote. Your stout stands in the way of my coyote. My Kiot dealt 2 damage to your stout. That means your stout's health is less than 2. If a creature's health reaches 0, it dies. Pretty straightforward, pretty standard. It's your turn again. You may draw from your deck, or you may draw another squirrel. Is that a squirrel? Oh, so you can always draw a squirrel, or I can draw... How reckless of you. Why would I not draw that? Oh, River Snapper, that's 2 sacrifices. I can't do anything else, right? I could attack. Oh, I could kill his... Should I kill his? Is it smarter for me to... Wait, I want to attack with the stout. I can't play any of these because I don't have 2 sacrifices. But I want to attack this because, well, oh, I don't know if I can. Oh, it auto goes. Oh. Oh. Because you are learning, I will pass. So I have to attack. You've drawn all the creatures from your deck. A squirrel's your only choice now. I only had one. So I should do a squirrel, right? S to back. I can't see what their health is. Like that bar at the bottom is part of the game. The river snapper demands 2 sacrifices. Holy cow, that thing is a tank and a half. Hey, stop. That had text. Fear not, the beast is sacrificed, but not removed from your deck. Its suffering was real, but you will see it again. What? Guess that's my turn. You dealt 1 damage, so I put 1 weight on the scale. Pass. So I need a squirrel. Oh, so W looks up at his side. S looks back on my side. What are these? Why don't I have those? You know you can place more than 1 card per turn, right? Yeah, but I don't want to sacrifice my snapper. Why would I sacrifice my snapper? So now I'd want to do the wolf. Sacrifice 2 squirrels. Then I have a wolf and a snapper. That's going to do 4 damage? Yeah. Yeah. Bonus. You won this match. It won't all be this easy. Yeah, I mean, I guess you only played 1 card. Alright, that's tutorial. I think we got it. Let me recall your story. Oh, yes. Oh! You were lost deep in the forest. A single path revealed itself. Ooh. 2 denizens of the forest approached tentatively. The caustic adder. Damage from its poison bite is always lethal. Oh. Interesting, okay. The undying cat. Sacrificing this poor beast does not kill it. Ah! What did I do? Shoot. I think I just chose one on accident. I clicked to continue and I clicked on an... Another creature joins your caravan. Hi, Moons. Oh, welcome, welcome. I'm glad you found your way in here.
Hello there.
Hello there. Yeah, this is my first time playing this game. So we're trying it out. I'm pretty into it so far. Your creature joins your caravan. I think I did choose the cat as well, which is kind of good. I kind of like the ability to infinitely sacrifice more because I get stronger cards out there in the long run. Unless it gets attacked, I don't know. Some of the creatures of the forest seemed willing to follow you. Oh, I click and it goes, okay. I like the aesthetic of this a lot. You came across an abandoned sack. You found a squirrel in a bottle. Break it in case of emergencies. Okay. And have a second. Okay. Another useful implement will allow you to tip the scales with this. That seems like a cheatsy doodle. 3 is as much as you can carry. So I have an inventory, apparently. 3. This is scratching you need for October spooky vibes. That's been all October for us over here, so came to the right place. Ooh, you were ambushed while crossing through some rough terrain. You sacrificed me while I was sleeping. It was the right play. I get it. Maybe. Maybe you'll help me? Play along for now. What? You may now see... Wait, you may now see my moves. Oh, so that's how I can tell what he's doing. So this is very much like... Why can't I see your moves ahead of time? Wait a second. So I got squirrels in a bottle. Why would I use a squirrel in a bottle? Can that just come out at any time, maybe? Is that why? And these are... Huh. Interesting, okay. I'll have you know. I'm terrible at these kind of games. Can I draw? Or... You cannot draw. Okay, you can't draw on the first turn. What's he got? He's got a wolf cub. I'm not using my items yet. Screw that. Do things attack straight ahead or do they attack? Let's test. I don't know if things attack just in general or if they only attack straight ahead. Let's go ahead and get the stout out. Here we go. Because he's got something going on. Okay, it does attack straight ahead. I see. Mind the ambitions. Or the ambitious wolf cub. It ages swiftly. Oh, so after one turn it turns into a wolf? Huh. I don't want to sacrifice him now. Let's put a squirrel here. Use the undying cat. So the undying cat has 1 life. And I think we're good. And the next time we'll do a yeah. Ooh. An airborne bat flies over creatures to attack directly. Ah, dumb. Ooh. Not good. Okay, so now with this. Squirrel goes here, right? And I do snapper. And the cat. Summon the snapper there. Because the snapper's going to kill the bat. Yeah. Nice. Okay. Ideally, I could have put the snapper there to protect against the wolf, but it's fine. Draw you. Wolf requires 2. I don't want to do the wolf yet. I could use the squirrel in the bottle. I'll do... So I'll take a hit of 3, but I'm going to do 2, so he's going to get a +1. But I'll get my wolf out here. Oh, I can hit down to do that. Okay. Yeah. Okay. I don't want to use my squirrel yet. Should I just use my squirrel? Behold, the rulebook. Ah, nice. Squirrel in the bottle. To the user, a squirrel is created on your hand. A squirrel is defined as 1's health. Or 0 power, 1 health. Yeah. So that goes there. Nice. Kill. Oh, so damage is only dealt on... Did he not play anything? Another wolf? Well, I'm just gonna attack again. Is he not playing anything again? You prevail. And trekked onward past the now bloody terrain. So he's just... Oh, wait. I'm not playing against him right now. He's playing the... I see. He's just playing out the story. Interesting. The meek sparrow. An inexpensive, if feeble, flying creature. Same as the bat. The young wolf cub. It grows into a wolf after a single turn. That's a cheaper wolf if it survives. Sparrow's auto damage. I'd rather take the sparrow. So I'm building my deck right now. I see. What is this? Can I click anywhere else? I'm curious. I feel like this is one of those games where I could click somewhere else to be a secret. This is kind of like Hand of Fate, if you guys know that game. Oh, you stumbled into some strange stones in the mist. You were compelled to choose a worthy sacrifice. One that will be lost forever. Oh, not my infinity cat. Okay. Stout? Is it a stoat? Also, is it stoat or stout? Does anyone know? I've never heard of that animal before. So apparently I can only get rid of the infinity cat or the sparrow. But hear me out. It can't be sacrificed, right? Does that logic apply here too? Like, do I just get to keep it if it can't be sacrificed? I really like the infinity cat. That's a hell of a good card. I can fill my board up so much quicker with that as long as I keep it safe. I don't want to risk trying to get rid of it. Get rid of the sparrow. Oh. Pick me. I have to choose who kills it. What an honor. Oh, he gets the ability. Nice. Ghastly spectacle. But the soul of the sparrow now lives in the stout. Cool. That looks interesting, like a raven. Behold, my totem. It inscribes my canine cards with the airborne sigil. He's completely insane. You see that, right? No care for the rules. Pathetic. Really. Enough. Only keeps me around to watch me suffer. Oh, Infinity Cat requires a sacrifice. Okay, so he's got a bat coming in and a coyote coming in. They each only do one. No, they each do two. Oh, they each do two. So aren't you there? Kill the cat. 2. Oh, they're both gonna attack no matter what. Wait a second. They're both gonna hit me no matter what. Shoot. Back on the board. I want him to attack though. Okay. My totem was granted my coyote the power of flight. Ow! The pain. The suffering. We're close to death, but we're not dead yet. Ooh. Oh, I can't play you yet. Shoot. Well, wait. Dang it. How will this go? He'll do 3 total damage. I'll do 4. So he's still going to be up on me. I need to do more. I don't want to waste that just yet, but maybe I'll find another item soon. Better to have cards out now than to die later. Question mark. You're 2 damage away from winning. I think I was 2 damage away from losing. Yeah, so now we're even. Summon a squirrel. I'll get some squirrels in the hand. Is that good? Nice. Woo. Okay. Impressive. You may yet survive this ordeal. Knock on wood. Why knock on wood? This is interesting. You reveal skunk. Or sorry, the reviled skunk. Its stench reduces the strength of the enemy. The stalwart snapper. A near impenetrable defense. Why does that one have a little fungi next to it? Why are you stinky? I kind of want the... This one's got a fungi though. That makes me think it's important. That makes me think it's important. I want the skunk. Campfire or sacrifice? Campfire or sacrifice? Campfire or sacrifice? Can I make an infinity flying weasel? Oh, dang it. I could make an infinity snapper. But then that requires 2 sacrifices. So I can't combine. Well, that... I wonder if these 2 stack. They do. That's actually huge. Okay, so now when I play the skunk, right? Everything in front of it gets they have reduced damage to it, and it's now got 3 lives. That's a lot better. That's a lot better. Sorry, cat. Sorry, Infinity Cat. There's a way out for both of us. It's somewhere in this foul cabin. Be silent, or I'll tear you to shreds. So he knows this thing's talking to us. Suspicious. Wait. Oh, I was gonna see if I could sacrifice the Grand Fur. Oh, okay, so those block against... That's good. Those block against airborne attacks. That was a mistake. Oh, that was a mistake. I should not have put him there. He should have gone there. Dang it. That's fine. We gotta keep the stout alive. The spot? Are you sure? I have to be. You die if I put you next to the bear. At this point, the skunk's gonna die. The stout doesn't do much damage. Ah, my skunk. Ah. Squirrel. That'll at least protect, right? For this turn until this Douglas fir dies. Oh my gosh, this is so many girls. Oh no, we're in a very bad spot. We're in a very bad spot. Pliers to use. You'll place the weight on the scale. The pain is temporary. I don't want to do that just yet, but like... I don't know how I'm going to get out of this. I just realized we're not... Those are teeth we're putting on there. Those aren't dice. Like, what do I... It just places a weight on the scale. That's it? I'm gonna die. But I don't want... It's just one weight. There's no way, man. There's no way. You lost. Use this as a learning opportunity. Maybe the only way to mitigate my disappointment. Get up. Get up from the table. Fetch me the candlestick from atop the barrel side door. Oh, now we're getting funky. Why can't we? I don't like that we can't see him. Bring it here. There's a lock. Wait, there's a safe? We got little guys. Can I... Wait. 420. Nope. Now sit back down. Yes, sir. This is funky looking around. Oh, there's all sorts of ARG things in here. We got a hammer and a wand over there. Wait a second. That's his totem. We got a strange globe. So we got other things beside this game going on. That's what we got other things beside this game going on. Let me explain something to you. Those my lives. That was one of the 2 mistakes you can make here. If you make another, I must sacrifice you. Now, where were we? Well, we get 2 lives. All right. Do you want backpack or bonfire? Backpack is new items. I don't know what bonfire is. Then a boss. I want more items. The monstrous grizzly. Its form speaks enough for its efficiency. Skunk. Sparrow. Let's go for a grizzly. You deem it necessary, or if you deem it necessary, you may cut up one of my cards with these. A bleeding yields 3. Wait, its bleeding yields 3 blood. You can ignore the bleeding. Haha. Pun. Choose one. Oh. So this is a get rid of a card for free. Does that work on bosses? This is a free summon. Squirrel's good. This is interesting. That just deals 3 plain blood, but it's not super good. I want the skizzers. A rock may get you out of a hard place. Ooh, more pliers, more scissors. That's just free defense, I think. I'd rather just have scissors. Feeling overburdened. Enough with a full 3 items. Carry on. Here's some kind of boss. The trees seem to close in around you as a chill mist descends. In the distance, you could hear the clinking of metal on stone. A hobbled figure stood in your path. 'Twas the prospector. What's he got coming out here? He's got a coyote and a pack mule. I don't know what the return does. But it's got 5 HP. Sheesh. Okay, and I got a boulder over here for protection. I want the skunk out for sure. What do? You do coyote does 2. Yeah. It's got something under it? I don't know what that did. I don't know what the little shake did. I need a squirrel. Wolf. It's just a boulder. It's not a boulder. It's a rock. Wolf cub's gonna do that. Oh, it moves over. Weird. Wait. Mole? What does a mole do? What does a bean mean? Give me 2 wolves. All right, we're back even. He's got a wolf. We got a rock. Better stock up on squirrels. Should I slash him? I don't want to slash yet. I don't. So he's gonna take that down. This will be fine. This will be fine. Oof, wolf for wolf. Okay, it's fine. We want one of these. Oh, there's a grizz. Okay. Hear me out. Yo, Dry, when you get the time, look at DMs. Oh, okay. I gotcha. Okay, this is tricky. So I could sacrifice everything for a grizzly. Or I do snip something. If I snip 1 wolf, right? And then don't do anything, I'll take 1 wolf's damage. He's not playing anything next turn. So I think I snip a wolf. Put a squirrel there. He's not playing anything else. I'll take the 3 damage. And do 3 to him, so it's gonna balance out. It's a neutral. Yeah. Pick up another squirrel. Throw the squirrel down. Play the grizzly. To take out the wolf. Big brain? Semi-big brain? Am I learning? Hi, learning. I'm Dry. We'll take another one of you. This should be it. Oh. Whoa. Dang nabbit, my mule. Did I neglect to mention overkill damage? Excess damage is not necessarily wasted. So I get the benefit of overkill damage. Mine go through. It carries over to the card behind. The mangled corpse of the victim. Lucky for you. Is it my turn? Elk. Don't get ahead of yourself. Draw a card first. Oh. I don't really need a squirrel. I have so many cards now. What do I got? Sparrow. Elk. Porcupine. I'll try porcupine. I haven't run into the issue. What if I have too many cards to play? I assume I just can't play them, but that's gonna win me the game, right? Yeah. Oh no. I hope you don't think it would be that easy. There's gold in them cards. What did you just do? Gold. I've struck gold. Oh, we can't play anything yet, so we just gotta stock up on cards. Bloodhound. Eat him. Eat doggy. Wait a second. How do I defend against that? I can't play anything because the other cards are... he's doing the prospector again. Easy boss. The mule's the key. I don't have a mule anymore. I could snip it. But then what if he just placed something else there? What does that do? Guardian. When an opposing creature is placed opposite to the empty space, the card bearing the sigil will move to that empty space. When an opposing creature is placed opposite to the empty space, a card bearing the sigil will move to that empty space. Oh, so like if I put a creature here, he's gonna move over to block it. I see. Is that what I'm understanding? Oh, that's right. I do squirrel. He's got 3 HP. I don't want to sacrifice the stout. But I can't do the... I'll do the sparrow for now. Because the stout might give me more info. That's at least damage. Death Adder. So what happens if I run out of cards? Okay. He'll at least survive a round or two. What does the elk do? Oh, the elk shifts back and forth. Gosh, this sucks. I gotta snip. What do I snip though? Like I feel like I'm what? How many cards does he have? I gotta snip something. Here I at least do damage before I sacrifice. Yeah. So even if he dies, ooh, wolf cub. Battle's taking a toll on you. Your supply of new creatures was exhausted. Starvation begins to set in. Oh, how come you don't have starvation? I can do the elk. Is the elk better than the turtle right now? I think it is. Because the elk's gonna kill the bloodhound. Oh no! I think I played it wrong. I take 1 tooth out, right? So I can beat repulsion if a creature would attack this card bearing the sigil, it does not. So do I go over it? Because if I do 2 teeth, I win. How many teeth does this take? We'll place, oh, just a weight. Shoot. I need 2 though, because I'm only... No! Oh, now there's no chance. Dang it, man. We had to try. A well-earned point of damage. I didn't think you'd really do it. It's all we had. It's not even worth it. Dang, I suck. I'm not smart. More gold for me. Ooh. Dang. That's hard. Oh, it's not done. You aren't dead yet. This isn't purgatory. Though you may think of it that way. Before you expire, I must ask you a favor. I would like a memento. Your very own death card. It's, quite plain at the moment, isn't it? We'll work on that together to amend it. I want this to be the perfect memento of you. Here are some cards from your mediocre deck. We did use the wolf a lot. We can put them to good use. Please choose a card to draw the cost from. Be a nice 2 cost. The cost of 2 blood from the wolf. And another. I will simply use it for power and health. The numbers. I want to be like the snappy. 1 power, 6 health from the river snapper. Now choose a card from which to extract the sigils. Well, skunk. The sigil of Stinky. Ha! Stinky! And the sigil of many lives from the skunk. I never did ask your name. Dry. Now there is but one final matter. The portrait. Yes. Oh, I don't need to smile. Stinky. Okay, so I think I'm supposed to lose there. I think that was a supposed to lose spot. Here we go again. Another challenger. Perhaps it's time. Perhaps you can understand bones. There's a lot to this game. I'm really intrigued. I'm excited for the tutorials to be like gone and for me to just go pop 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 pop, start playing. Because I'm starting to pick it up. I think. I'm no card game genius by any means, but I am enjoying this. The resourceful possum costs 2 bones. You can gain a bone when one of your creatures perishes for any reason. Okay, so now we have 2 pools of mana pretty much. We have blood pool and we have bone pool. Bony blood pool. Pooly bony bloods. Alright, so we got wolf, we got possum, we got stout. So to get the possum out, I have to have 2 creatures die. Not by my hand. I wonder if stout... Oh, he's still asleep. Dude, low-key, high-key. A rattler. You got a rattler. So that's just a matter of who attacks first. So I should put the stout there. For the death of a creature, you gain a bone. You will not lose this until it's spent. Or the battle ends. Yeah. I'm stupid. I gotta sacrifice him again. To wake him up, right? I was asleep. Again? Rattler. Oh, we can summon the possum now. Up, up, up. Nice. Ooh. Ooh. Bullfrog. Protectant against flyers. Deals 1 damage, you have 1 heart. So throw you out. For the frog. Oh wait, I get a bone if I sacrifice too. Interesting. Okay. Nice. And he's done. Okay. Alright, back in it. Yeah, I'm liking where this is going. Oh. I forgot. Your figurine. Get up and fetch it for me. The set beside the safe. The candle. It's already over here. Okay. Moose buck. Squirrel. What does that have to do with? Oh, that's already a game that looks like it's set up. Oh, I should go to the safe. Is that the prospector? Can I take from back there? No, I can only take this guy. Huh. Is it? Wait. This is moving. Huh. That takes a key. Oh, he is watching me the whole time. Huh. I'm curious where this is gonna go. Hi. Is that filling that up? I want to touch everything. I want to touch all the things. Oh. Why can't I put that there? Oh, that's the book. Okay. I don't care about those. Ah! Tab is save in case you guys wanted to know. All right. I'm done fooling around. Let us continue. Yes, sir. Or thing. Or it. Or she. I don't know what you are, actually. Cockroach. The unkillable cockroach. It returns to your hand after dying. That's pretty good. The nefarious rattler. A brittle creature. Once past its monstrous fangs. 6 bones to summon. That's a lot of bones. The meager coyote. But what did you expect? For only 4 bones. Oh, no. I want the cockroach, man. With the cockroach, I always have a defense, right? It just keeps coming back to me. I can just keep throwing it out. It had no cost. That sounds so much better. You know, you're free to get up again. To keep your blood flowing. I don't need to yet, but that is good to know that I can get up at any time. A gust from this may lift your creatures into the air. If only for a turn. Or a squirrel or a goat. I feel like, okay, so the gust is actually really good. Because that means if I go, okay, I got a full deck right now. And he's got maybe a full deck. But I can do a full deck's worth of damage. I can just one-shot him, you know? Just to get that burst. I am no tyrant. You may stand whenever the map is unrolled. It allows me to plan your next encounter. But do keep your hands off my possessions. He's got a clock. Trying to see what I can point and click on. I like how the mouse has like it has a purposeful like trail, you know? So it looks like it's all wibbly wobbly. And I don't know what is going on out there. Can I turn off these two? Alright. Well, right now, I don't know where to start. Can I turn that off? Nope. So I guess we'll just keep playing until I get some more information from the stout. Alright, what do we got coming at us? 2 coyotes. That's not too bad. They both do 2 damage, so we need to block some. Or we'll take 4 straight away. Cockroach for sure should go up. Why does the clock have 3 hands? Hour, minute, seconds. The old second hand clock not many people remember. So... Oh, the cockroach just 4 bones! I didn't see that it was bones. Shoot. Bullfrog. I guess we're summoning the bullfrog. That's a bone. Ding. I don't want to use this yet. Maybe I should have. I think I gotta use this actually. Nice. Give me a squirrel. Go for it. I think we won. Question mark? Are you smart or something? He usually doesn't even bother teaching about bones. Alright, what's up? I saw a past victim writing a passcode in the rulebook. Passcode in the rulebook. Oh! 1. I see. This is for the safe. There's a 1. No, the safe is 273. That's what it is. I see. Anything else in here? I don't like that these basic things are covered up. Let's see if there's anything else in here. 273 chat. You forgot how the analog clock's working. Dude. Actual Cannibal Shia LaBeouf. He's our opponent. Total misplay. What do you mean? I'm gonna win. Yeah. How brutal of you. You dealt me more damage than you needed to win. However, in my game, such feat is not rewarded. To be precise, a tooth to keep from each extra damage dealt. The trapper may be interested in your spoils. Who's the trapper? Why does he want my spoils? Oh, I just gotta go stretch. Stretch my fingers a little bit, you know. That's just so... happened to move them to 278. Let's 278, 2005. I forgot what it was, chat. I forgot what it was. I just gotta stretch my 273. I just gotta stretch my fingers over to the book. Yeah. Stinky. Oh, hello. I wasn't sure if anyone would find me, or if I'd ever escape. The Iron Crypt. This is stood around. The stunned wolf. This madness must end. Put that away. I'll put it away in my pocket. I'm not doing anything. What do these mean? Are these special types of games? Are these his patterns? Huh. Interesting. Okay, let's keep going. We'll maybe figure that out in a second. Got some new cards. And we got the stink bug now. So we have 2 narrators. Our friends. Dry, that's me! My card. My card's really good. I'm a red snapper, but better. Or a river snapper, but better. And I assume plot-wise, it's kind of cool to take your own card, right? Sacrifice. The choice is yours. An undying... Getting a sacrificial me would be really good, actually. I don't want to sacrifice the dung beetle. Getting flight protection's also good. I mean, there really is no bad option. It's just finding the optimal option, right? Which I'm not good at. Let's do a redeath. Let's do a cockroach. I'll go. Marvelous. I can do me again. I like the one cost. Yeah. I like buffing. Yeah? Alright. Buffing the stout. Ooh, this music's so eerie too. This is fun. I'm liking this a lot. Oh man. You again. Indeed. Our friend freed me. Well, I basically told them how to do it. You got a plan? We have another friend here. We've gotta be. I wouldn't call him a friend. But I suppose we are in deep this time. Cub, I'll just take a cub shot. Oh no, wait, I should take the... I don't like when he puts his hand out. Fine. Okay, because he won't die. Duh. He just gets returned to my hands. I just have to sack... Enough. That's right. Alpha Wolf. Leader. The creatures adjacent to the card bearing the sigil gain 1 power. Well, I don't want to waste a squirrel, do I? No. It's fine. 1-to-1, easy. Take another squirrel. 2 squirrels down. Will summon me. Dude, the poor squirrels. Oh, and also we'll put a stink bug out here too. Yeah. Back in the game. Yeah. That stings. Work our squirrels up. Should kill everything. Oh. Rip the stink bug. Yo, possum. Can summon a possum. That'll clear that. It's fine. One more. One some? One some, baby. Overkill. But it's fine. I'm curious if you overkill by a certain amount, if that is bad or... I know he said it's not rewarded, but... That's a weird word. Nascent? Nascent? I don't know that word. Fawn. It quickly grows into an elk. Oh, so that's like the wolf. The involuble beehive. When attacked, you draw a bee. It's pretty nice. The conniving raven. A blight upon the skies. What up, Simp? Sounded like he said overkill was good and collecting extra teeth. I think he said overkill was not rewarded, but I'm a punk. Yeah, I'm a punk. Just kidding, I'm not that hard. He said collecting or overkill wasn't rewarded for the teeth, but it gains the favor of someone called something. He used some name, which I don't know if it's a good name or a bad name. So, I think I went the fawn. The prospector? No, not the prospector. It was a different thing. You think he said overkill is rewarded? I could have 100% misread that. Maybe it's a currency to buy cards later? Potentially, I could see that. Have we been to a bonfire yet also? Oh, you guys both, yeah. I mean, if you guys both think the same thing, then probably. I'll take your word for it. Because I honestly don't remember. I'm prone to misremembering or misreading things. Ooh, settlers. You come across a small group of survivors. Faces shrunken from starvation. They huddle around a campfire. They look upon your group and creatures and beckoned. Come, warm one of your creatures by the fire, one said. Warm it by the fire. That will enhance its power, said another. You notice one of the survivors wiping drool from their mouth. Oh. +1 starvation. I feel like they're just gonna eat it. Here, have the possum. The warm fire. Or sorry, the fire warmed the poor possum, enhancing its power. One of the survivors reaches towards it. Another gnashes their teeth. Without a word, you pulled the possum away from the fire and left. It's pulled. It was past tense because this all happened in the past. I wonder if that can cause an encounter or affect something else later. But now we have a stronger two bone cost, which is I'll take a stronger low cost creature. 2 sparrows. You're a bigger punk than me. What the? Bigger punk. And un squirrel. Those. Frick off. No spiders here. Those aren't allowed. Do we do the stout or the? Let's go with, well, for sure squirrel, right? Let's get the fawn out. Because the sparrow attacks over the fawn, right? Yeah. So we'll just get the 1 damage. Ooh, the fawn moves over. I forgot it did that. Aha! Ooh, brother elk. Big elk. We need to start taking out the... What's more important? Not taking 2 damage or... Taking 3. Keep me alive. Okay. Oh, we didn't kill the... Oh, no. This is bad. Oh, he's gonna... Wait, no, this is fine. So we're neutral. I can't attack there. Get the wolf out. I see the way this is going. I concede. Oh! Wow. You may accept my surrender. Or you may finish this match the slow way. Plan it out. We're playing it out. Yeah, I want the bones. Cool. 2 mystery cards or 2 blood cards? What are blood cards? Let's see what that is. Information. It's early. You must make a different kind of choice right now. Choose not a specific beast, but decide the cost you wish to pay. 1 blood, 2 blood, or bones. Give me a 1 blood. A random card with a cost of 1. Lewis. He's a whale? And he moves over. What were you expecting? Not another person, to be honest. We got a combined card and then the prospector again. Alright. Hello. Von Lewis. Lewis has got 2 abilities. I wonder, okay, I also wonder with the fawn, right? So it has the ability to level up. Can that go onto anything? And if so, what does that do? Like if I put the level up onto this guy or me. Oh, is that that's what's above it? I see. So he goes into the. I see. Let's do the fawn then. Am I your choice? Yeah. Or you get a stronger. Yeah, no. We want to do the bug. Empower me. Okay, wait a second. Interesting. My boss battles are high stakes, or a high stakes test of your aptitude. With one flame, you'll either overcome them or die. Fear not. I'll let you keep the smoke. The incessant clanking, or the incessant clanking, reverberated between your ears. The path ahead is blocked by a grotesque figure. It was the prospector. Yo, he don't want this smoke though. So we just want the smoke kind of out, don't we? Because the smoke's gonna drop. The smoke's gonna drop a ton of bones when that drops. I see. Okay. You're 2-1. I got something with 2 HP, right? So I can negate you with the bullfrog. The pack mule can't do damage. Let's put the smoke here. Killing the mule's good. Okay. Killing the pack mule is a good way to get cards later. I don't know if we want it to keep going, if it gets more cards as time goes on, or what? You feel me? Ooh. Yeah, those gonna... Yeah. It's fine. I can't summon dry. Dang it. That's damage on the mule though. That's good. The prospector boss. Again. Definitely get this guy out. You're sure? I don't think I can take it back yet, so yes. Yeah, just need one more. Ooh. Ah! They attacked everything I didn't want them to attack. Wait a second. Oh, he comes back. That's right. But wait, I win. Ha! You fool. Bad play. Bad play? There's gold in the cards. That's one. He comes back. I get the bones. Do these wipe? He's struck gold. Those don't wipe, okay. I need a bone card. No, I need a bone card. Okay, so that's at least keeping me alive. Dude, I need the bones bad. No! And I can't. Ah! That's so annoying. I need a bone card. No! Can't play any of those. I'm gonna lose again. Even if I'm gonna take 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna. Dang it! I thought I was smart. More gold for me. One more. One more. That's hard. I did not get the cards I needed. Or I'm just really dumb. Probably a combo of both. Stay here. I need to move. I'm afraid you're not dead yet. Hold still. Where did I put that camera of mine? Wait, this is within the door. Pathetic. You really think I'd leave film in there? Do you have any idea what that camera's capable of? Give me that. Ew. You have a memento to create. Oh, 2 cost. 2 cost 2-1. That's not good at all. That's pretty good. Those sigils are good. This is gonna be Joe. One thing remains. Let's capture your visage. You told this guy to smile. Why didn't you tell me to smile? All right, one more go. One more go. One more go. Let's see if I can be smarter than I was before. Every time I get smarter. Did I tell you the tale of the one who came before you? They fell to a mad prospector. Nothing comes between that man and his gold. It seems the lowly stink bug has made its way in. Why do you look different? He looks different, doesn't he? The stout? But it is dealt. So it stands. Oh, I get all 4, right? Yeah, yeah. What is that? What is that? What are you? We're a different token. No. You may not choose a specific beast. Instead, you must decide on a tribe that you prefer. Gout? It's stout? Stout? Goat? Stoat? Probably. I've just been saying stout. Ooh. Wolf, bug, or deer? You're the deer. Elk fawn. A randomly chosen hooved card. Did you wish for something else? No, I like the hooved card. I like the elk. The elk was good. An ancient woman emerged from behind an oak tree. She carefully laid out intricate wood carvings that then gestured at them brusquely. Choose. You accept the woodcarver's offering. It is useless without the second half. But you intuit that this would not be the last encounter with her. So that's part of something. We just got to keep going to get the other half. Maybe up there. Oh, no, he gets part of the totem. I mean, it's spelled goat with an ST. Yeah. I missed all this stuff. Some of my memories in the flash. So we'll probably start with a fawn. What's he summoning? Oh, and it's all possums? Get your hand out of here. Are all feral creatures? Get that? Just 2, 1. I don't want to take the fall, do I? No. Yeah. Wolf. We gotta use the squirrel. We gotta use the squirrel already, man. Oh, not the wolf. Bullfrog. Yep. And then we'll summon Stinky. What does this do again? 1 second. The creature opposes brain sigil loses 1 power. So I can't attack. Good play. Thanks. That was alright. But then he can't move over, so he's gonna keep attacking, which is good. I need squirrels. Stinkbug's gonna take him out. He's gonna suicide. Suicide. Froggy goes. We're doing good. Squirrel. Squirrel. Wolf. More coin. We don't get to keep our bones. Plenty of teeth. Not too shabby. Not too shabby. And this is... choose a path. Ooh, crows. I want to use more of these guys. Straight up elk. The fleeting elk. It moves. Or it moves after attacking. Cool. Elk deck. The old woodcarver again appears before you. Choose. Probably makes sense to go with the elk, right? The old woman bared her teeth in satisfaction. Your first totem was complete. The unkillable sigil will now be marked upon all the hooved creatures. Nice. Now we're building a deck, yeah? Yeah. Okay, so we got a totem battle. I'm curious now, though. So in totem battles, since I have a totem, if I get to use my totem, or if I should just do a normal battle because it's going to be easier. Like, I don't get a benefit from totem battles, right? So. Oh, no, it's just an item for me. I see. Look. There's a third talking card somewhere around here. Personally, I hate that guy. Biggest killjoy ever. But he's the only one of us with a plan to get things back to normal. The wardrobe. He put me in there. Top left drawer. But the puzzle was too easy. Oh wait, so as long as I... Does that just always happen? Oh my gosh, that's gonna be sick. He's got a pronghorn? Which does... I don't know what split does. Does it attack 2? Ooh, that's really good if it does. 3. Yeah. Attack. Move over. Why do you get attack 2? Wait, that's good. Wait. Oh, I did it the wrong spot. Shoot. Wait a second. Yeah. Yeah. I just do this. The stat looks like a Minecraft mob now. I know, his face got all squared, and I don't know why. Haha, now the longhorn can't hurt people. Ah, wait, it's got its stuff back. What? That's cheating. Stop, you gotta suck. Not gonna lie, but I can at least get you down. Posture check. Good call. Good call. Yeah. Total misplay. You keep telling me I keep doing misplays. I'm fine. Ah. Bullfrog. 2 will kill you. 2 will. I think we're fine. Stop that. Oh, we're good. We're definitely good. And we win here. Nice. Some bonus teeth to boot. But now we touch the trap. were stopped along the way by a trapper looking to liquidate his pelts. There was something uncanny about his presence, but you were quickly distracted by his wares. Care to look at my pelts? Ah, the trapper, that's right. Take a belt, free of charge. Thanks. See the quality. The golden belt for 7. How many do I have? 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. Dang, I only have 6. Oh, I guess it's only this round that I've gotten them. Okay. So I can take a wolf pelt. I can't do a golden pelt. That's so unfortunate. You're leaving already? Please consider my pelts. Sure, that's all I got. Oh. So I can't save. All right. Thanks for your business. The man assured you of the value of the pelts. They appeared to be useless in a fight, but he mentioned that the trader further down the path would reward you for them. That is okay. So do they just take up inventory though? Where's the trader? Maybe these guys, I can give them pelt instead of food. I gotta stretch again, you know? Gotta... Oh. What? Oh, I see. It's the game. The doy. Wait a second. I don't know what that does. What? No, I can't move them left and right. Just up and down. Wait. Ah. Okay. Formidable creatures, those ants. Very well, I will add them to your deck and make them available for future challengers. I didn't understand that at first, but wait. Oh, I just have to do 5 damage in total. No? Oh. Weird. Ah, the skink. I forgot I'd put that in there. Very well. You may add it to your deck, and I will do it to you ever so often. More. Pog. Can you go down? Can we go up? No. Wait, oh, wait, if I do that. I don't know how that adds up to 5, but it does. Curious. Caged wolf. So this splits. So that's technically 2 damage. 1. Yeah, that's what I thought. Ah, what? So that would be less. Can't move that down. How's that 5? I don't understand. And I thought I had all the totem heads together. My thanks. The wood carver will offer this now. Is that a squirrel? What does that do to my squirrels? Cool. Well, we did all that stuff. Progress. And with that save button, we're gonna call it there, chat. Ooh. I like where this is going. I really do like where this is going. This is really fun. I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of upset that I can only play this on stream, because I really want to play more of this. But I don't want to like unlock things without you guys seeing them, you know? So we're gonna call it there. Dang, that's fun. That's really fun. I can not do that control. That's good stuff. I like that a lot. Wow. GG's. Okay. Okay, I'm excited. I'm not gonna lie, I was a little skeptical. I was like, ooh, card game. I'm not very good at card games. But it seems like a cool atmosphere. It's a decent company. They have a pretty good following. I was like, might as well give it a try, and I'm glad I did that. I like that a lot. I'm excited to play more of that.